Welcome to No Budget Reviews. I'm your host, Twisted Smiles. Now, on this show, I'm going to be reviewing all kinds of things. Board games, TV shows, movies, video games, occasional toy if something badass comes along. And I think for my first video, I'm going to review something very near and dear to me, a little show called The Trailer Park Boys. And if you've heard of it, great, you're a lucky motherfucker. But if you haven't, I suggest you look it up because it's one of the best shows out there. It's got everything. It's got drama, action, suspense, danger, humor, funny as fuck. You'd love it. It's hilarious. Basically, it's about three guys living in a Sunnyvale trailer park in Canada. And their names are Ricky, Julian, and Bubbles. Played by Rob Wells, John Paul Tremblay, and Mike Smith. Now in the show, they basically try to do what they can to make money. It usually involves crimes. Robbing people. Well, I guess that's pretty much it. Robbing people, selling drugs, all kinds of stuff. And in the park, there's the trailer park supervisor, Mr. Leahy, and his assistant, Randy. And those two, they're basically the villains of the show. But, you know, like every good movie, you can't have something good without a villain. You gotta have a good villain. Mr. Leahy and Randy definitely are that. Mr. Leahy and Randy are actually a gay couple that run the park, and they're always getting screwed over by Ricky, Julian, and Bubbles. And they are best friends, Ricky, Julian, and Bubbles. They grew up in the park. They love that park, and they're not leaving. They're not going anywhere. But basically, you got Julian, a big old stocky dude that walks around with a whiskey and Coke. Never puts it down. I swear, you see this guy get in a car accident, the truck flips, he gets out of the car, full glass with ice and a drink. Just everything. He gets tased, hits the ground, doesn't spill a damn drop. He spills it from time to time, but it's very rare. And you got his best friend Ricky, wearing a houndstooth bowling shirt most of the time. And he's pretty dumb, I just gotta say. He's dumb as fuck. He doesn't know a damn thing. He barely speaks correctly. Like, I told you so turns into I told her so. Or, I don't know, fucking credit. Like, give me some credit. He says, give me some credence. It's fucking dumb. But what he does do right in the show is grow badass dope that everybody wants. He grows the best weed. And that's basically how they make most of their money in the show. And then you got Bubbles, who's my favorite character, easily. He's just this little guy, wears huge, what are those, bottle cap glasses, and he talks like this, and he's got his kitties in the park, and he fucking loves his kitties. You know, that's how he talks. I mean, it's fucking hilarious. I mean, he's easily my favorite character. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of other characters in the show, and there's so many, you know, different stories that happen every episode. They just get into more and more shit. A couple seasons end on a high note for them, but mostly each season ends with them going to jail, and each season ends with them getting out with jack shit, and they have to build themselves back up. So basically, it's one of those shows where, obviously, if you're a bit against, like, let's say vulgar language or just obscene things, you probably might want to stay away from it. Give it a shot, at least. I mean, it's good. It's, like I said, it's got everything that, I mean, it's got a little something for everybody, I guess I would say. I mean, all my friends, they love it. It doesn't matter to you, because they're not your friends. But still, who gives a fuck? It's a great show. Come on, I mean, watch it. You got all these great shows out there. You got Game of Thrones, Walking Dead. I mean, yeah, Breaking Bad's over, but that turned into Let's Call Saul, and I hear that's an awesome show. I haven't had a chance to see that yet. I'm working on it. I'm really working on that. I want to see it. But let's see, what else? There's got to be another good show. Ah, fuck it. Anyway, Trailer Park Boys, I highly suggest checking it out. It's a great fucking show. Hilarious. So hilarious. Let me see. It's got 9 seasons right now. They're working on the 10th one. And let's see. 2... No. either 2 or 3 specials, and 4 movies. A lot of people say 3 movies, but there's actually 4. Because for some reason a lot of people don't count the black and white movie. Maybe it's because Bubbles isn't in it. I don't know. But I still think it qualifies. It's a damn good movie. Riddick and Julian are hitmen, but instead of killing people, they kill pets that are bothering the neighbors. They call them, be like, hey, this dog shit on my lawn, come fucking shoot it, and they do it. It's fucking ridiculous. So it ends with them going to jail, obviously, like every other fucking episode. And basically starting all over again the next season. Like I said, some of them end on a high note. Rarely, but they do. So, I mean, don't get me wrong though, they're not the only characters in the show. There's so many good characters like J-Rock and his crew and Sarah and Lucy, and there's just so many people, it's ridiculous, but they're definitely not the stars. It's Ricky, Julian, and Bubbles, and you know, you got these two trying to pull these crazy schemes. Like one episode, they steal like 150 kilos of hash from this guy that they know or something, and Julian gets the bright idea to hide it in plain sight by heating it up slowly and molding it into a driveway in front of their trailer. It's a hash driveway. He's like, oh, people don't drive by and see a driveway and say, hey, there's a fucking bunch of shitload of hash right there. Let's fucking take it. No, they don't. Yeah. In one episode, they smuggle like 500 pounds of weed across the border into America using a model fucking train. Who thinks of this crazy ass shit? But it's fucking good. I mean, they pull it off sometimes. Like, it's just amazing to see Ricky talk his way out of a fucking situation with the cops. I mean, it's ridiculous. He'll pull up and say, oh, you know George, Jim, Joe, John, and they'll fucking pick up on it, and he's like, oh, hey, yeah, I know him. And they're like, oh, cool, yeah, you can go. Cool, you got any cigarettes? And then they give him some cigarettes and let him fucking go after he just got done stealing a bunch of shit, basically right in front of him. So, and poor Bubbles, caught in the middle of it. But he goes through all of it just because he loves his friends, doesn't want to see him get in trouble or get hurt. So, Trailer Park Boys, I highly suggest that you check it out. It's such a great show. Right now, streaming on Netflix, every single season, movie, and special, except for the black and white one, for some fucking reason. And if you like it, fucking tune in for season 10, because they're filming it right now or getting ready to start. Either way, fucking awesome. I can't wait. I even went to their tour show. They do tour shows, like live skit shows, and I met them. They're the nicest guys. Even the fucking dickhead supervisor, played by John Dunsworth, and then Pat Roach plays Randy. All of them, the nicest guys. Fucking swear to God, man. If you get a chance to see them live, do it. It's hilarious and a great time, but also make sure you hit up a few bars and drink a few of these before you go. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in to my first video. I hope you like it. Hit like, subscribe, and hope to see you around the next video. See ya.